Hey, good morning everyone. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Wednesday. A little cooler this morning, 70 degrees. Really nice out here. Clear skies for now. Expecting today's temps to get up around 92, 93 degrees. Not as warm as it's been the past several days, but still warm enough. A minute chance of an isolated shower somewhere in Southwest Florida, who knows where, later today. But I'm down in Area 1, down at the south end of Del Norwegians Pass State Park, which is located up in North Naples, Florida. I saw yesterday somebody posted a comment, where is this camp located? Well, it's not a camp, it's a state park. There are no campsites here. And all you have to do is read the description in the post and it tells you where I'm at. So I don't take the time to respond to comments like that. Sorry. I take the time to write in where I'm at in the description, so please take the time to read them. This is where we had a crawl yesterday and a confirmed nest. This is where I was at yesterday morning with Mark, Ranger Mark. This was nest number 11. As of yesterday, 11 confirmed loggerhead sea turtle nests on the beach. Nest number 11 right there. Almost down at the very, very end of the park. Over to the right here, if you look close, you see there's one more nest. That is almost on the boundary line of the south end of the park there. I forget what nest that was. Nest number 4. That one's a few weeks old now. What number was that one? Yeah, that was nest number 4. So 11 nests so far. I did see one crawl as I was walking down here already this morning. It looked like a pretty good chance that there's going to be eggs there. We'll take a look at that and see if there's any more up the beach. But something I've been noticing out here, and I don't know what's causing this. So I've been seeing all those little bait fish that we've been seeing swimming along in the water. They've been washing up on the beach. These are all those little fish that we've been seeing swimming out in the water. They're starting to wash up on the beach. Now, I don't know what's causing that. I'm not going to say it's red tide. I don't know if there's red tide in the area. I haven't heard anything about it. Usually it comes across on the news. Sometimes when there's these large quantities of these little fish here, they actually just kind of wash up at high tide in the waves. But I have seen quite a few of them on the beach. There was a little spot up here where there's just hundreds of them. I'll show you that in a minute. But as far as life in the water, there's fish jumping all around me here in the water. There's bigger fish chasing little fish, and they're splashing out here. So I don't think it's red tide. I don't smell it. I don't see any other types of fish here on the beach. I mean, the water, again, is just swirling out there with all these little fish all along the shoreline. I kind of thought one of our park rangers would be out here by now. checking out the beach. Just hoping to ask one of them what they think might be going on. See, here's more of them down here. These are those little, what we call the greenbacks, and then there's these little smaller ones down there. Not sure what's causing them to wash up on the beach. And the birds aren't touching them. The birds aren't eating them. They'd much rather prefer a live fish. Gorgeous out here this morning. When I was walking out the boardwalk in Area 1, the birds were just, it was like a chorus. They were singing so loud. Well, here's another set of crawl tracks right here. This could very well be nest number 12 right here. These are the tracks going up to the potential nest site. Up here, the track's coming back over on the right. But this looks like she did some digging here. Unless that was a hole that somebody left and she got stuck in. It definitely looks like some digging went on here. See her, where her back flippers pushed all the sand back here to cover up the nest. So there is a good chance that that's a new nest right there. That's a big pit here. If Ranger Mark's on duty, he'll know just by looking at it. But I'd say that's a good chance of becoming nest number 12 right there. Snap off a quick photo, bear with me. This could very well be nest number 12. Not a good spot for it. As you can see, it's kind of in the middle of the beach. That nest would be right around in there. Much better when they get up in the dunes over here. We have our summer storms and full moons and super moons. These tides can come up almost to the dunes, if not to the dunes, and drown the little embryos in the eggs. So we don't want that to happen. We'd like to see these girls get all the way up into the dunes, into the sea oats, even into them. The further up onto the beach, the better. Our rangers are going to come and check this out a little later here. They had a busy weekend. I'm sure they're all recovering. And I'll let you know if this turns into nest number 12. I think there's a real good chance that's going to be a nest right there. A very good chance. Let's continue our walk up the beach. See what we find. See what comes swimming by. See what we find on the beach. We'll go up and say good morning to our friend Roy. Hear how his pizza night went. I know our friend Donna joined him last night for pizza. Donna from Iowa. And I don't know if that was her daughter or granddaughter. I didn't ask. I forgot to ask. They sure, whoa, a mullet just jumped out of the water over here. Little snowy egret down here looking for something to eat. Plenty of little fish swimming around out there, plenty of them. But here's what I was talking about. Here's a spot. Look at all the little fish that are on the beach here that have washed up on the beach. What might be causing this? I don't know where they're coming from. There sure is a lot of them right in this area right here. There's just little pockets of them here up on the shore. It's going to be interesting to find out what's causing this. Like I said, I hope it's not red tide. I haven't heard anything about red tide here. And normally, ever since last year, I mean, it's front and center in the news if there's red tide lurking around. I don't smell it, I don't see it. These guys look like they're still sleeping. Doesn't look like they're in the hunting mode. Usually when they're out hunting, their necks are stretched out. Looks like they're just waking up. A little snowy egret. If you enjoy these beach walks, hit that share button. Tell your friends to get out of bed. Time to wake up and walk the beach. Yeah, let me do all the walking. You drink your coffee. This is where I came out onto the beach up here at the boardwalk. In area 1 there, I don't know if you can see it there in the shadows. Get a little closer to it. You can hear all the birds chirping back there. There's blackbirds now making a racket. There were cardinals all over the place when I got out of my car. They were all over by the bathhouse here. They were just jumping around from tree to tree. Bunches of cardinals. Now everything's quieted down. It was like a choir singing in here earlier this morning. I guess once the blackbirds come in, they scare the other birds. You can hear them though in the background chirping. I think that's a cardinal, that one. Well, let's continue our march up the beach. I don't want to miss anything out here. Early mornings when some of the best things happen here along the shore. Yesterday we were lucky and got to see some dolphins twice yesterday. Once swimming down the shore here, and then we saw two of them up in Wiggins Pass later in our walk. And we got to see several great blue herons. I guess they're here for the time being. There's one up ahead of me, great blue heron. Speak of the devil. Beautiful birds, those herons. You see it up there ahead of me? Get up on the beach, give it some space here. I want to startle it. Just dove in the water. Nope, didn't get anything. See if I can get ahead of it. Get you a closer look at that beautiful, majestic bird. One of these herons lets me get pretty close. I think it's getting used to me and my camera. I don't think you got one. The great blue heron. Gorgeous birds. We might see another one as we make our way up the beach here. Hey, if you enjoy these walks, remember I don't get paid to come out and do this. I hope you enjoy them. I hope you find them entertaining, somewhat educational, relaxing. I hope you made some friends. That's the whole idea of these beach walks. If you're just joining us for the first time, don't be shy. Introduce yourself to the group. Feel free to join into one of the conversations. Start your own, whatever. Just don't talk about politics and don't post any ads in the comments. And one other thing, don't be stealing my pictures. Don't be downloading my photos and using them for marketing purposes, like for real estate or anything like that. Do not do that without asking me. I don't care if you download a photo and use it as your cover page for your personal page or something like that. But if you want others to see the photo, just share it. Don't download it. That really makes me angry. Especially if you use it for advertising. As I said, I don't get paid to come out here and do this. However, people do send little tips, contributions, donations, and I really appreciate that. You'll always find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you like what you see and you're feeling generous. That guy is striking out there. Striking out. That was 3 misses. Well, let's keep walking up the beach. We're still down in Area 1. Getting ready to cross over into Area 2 here shortly. Also in the description of this post, you'll find a couple other links beside the link to my PayPal. You'll find a link to the Inn of Naples, a great hotel. If you're planning a little vacation here and you don't know where to stay, check out the Inn of Naples. Moderately priced, great location, centrally located right on our main road, US 41, right between North and South Naples. The folks that have taken my recommendation and stayed there have all been happy. Including our good friend Bobby Matthews. She stayed there for about a week. The Inn of Naples, good people there. Also, you find a link to our friend Astrid Lawrence's website. Local realtor. She's a great realtor. She really takes care of her customers. She takes the time to find the perfect home for you, the perfect property for you. Not only is she a great realtor, she's a wonderful person all around and good friend. She's one of those locals here that takes really good care of our friend Roy, that looks in on him on occasion, spoils him with good food. German home cooking. Astrid Lawrence. You may have seen her during some of my beach walks out here. Okay, I'm not seeing any of those little fish up here in Area 2. I'm just getting out of Area 1 and moving into Area 2. And I'm not seeing any of those fish like we saw down in Area 1. All those little tiny fish that we've been seeing swimming out in the water. So I don't know what's going on with that. I hear our ranger over on the road here, on the access road, the main road through the park. He's going to be making his rounds, he or she, making their rounds here. They'll go check that crawl out that we saw earlier. Like I said, that, if I had to bet money on it, I think that's going to be nest number 12 down there in Area 1. Tons of activity out here in the water. Little fish jumping. Little fish getting chased by bigger fish and jumping out of the water. Still a little dark though. I'm just going to continue my march up the beach here. Hoping to get a close look at a dolphin. Wish they'd come in close to shore here. The tide's still coming in, so the water's deep. deep enough for them to come right in and chase some fish along the shore. Well, the ranger's down there now, down checking out that crawl. One of these mornings we'll be at the right place at the right time, and I'll get you a look at those eggs inside before they cover them up. Yesterday there just wasn't enough light for me to get a picture of them, and they were really hard to see the way the ranger dug the hole. When they dig straight down and find them, that's when we can get some good pictures. I've got pictures here posted of what those sea turtle eggs look like. They're about the size of a ping pong ball. They're kind of soft and leathery. Unfortunately, we've seen our share of them on the beach when the tides have come up and washed the nests away, or raccoons have gotten into the nests. I'm still seeing holes on the beach that people aren't filling in. Gosh darn it. Help us spread the word. Fill in any holes you leave on the beach, especially this time of year during our sea turtle nesting season. Those loggerheads don't need any more obstacles than they already have. 1 in 1,000 makes it to adulthood. They got enough problems without us creating more for them. And balloons. Come on, people. I know it's fun to stand there and let 100 balloons fly into the sky, especially when you're doing a memorial and it's in memory of someone. But those balloons wind up out in our Gulf. A lot of them are tangled up in the trees here. I just saw them tangled up in the trees yesterday. Plastic bags, these Mylar balloons. They never disintegrate. Our sea turtles and dolphins mistake them for jellyfish a lot of times and swallow them and choke to death on them. That's happened several times here. They found several dead dolphins on the beach over the past couple of weeks with plastic in them. Sad, sad. It is gorgeous out here. This is the north end of Area 3. The north end of Area 3 beach. Looking down to the south. If I can zoom in. If you look really close, you can see the ranger checking out that crawl down there. We saw that almost first thing in our beach walk this morning. He or she, I can't tell who the ranger is down there. We're going to definitely check that out. We'll know if that's nest number 12 down there. Not hearing any ospreys yet. One of our little ducks here. We get this time of year, there's a little family of ducks that shows up. There's only one out here though this morning. Usually there's a little group of them. I don't know what kind of ducks they are. Looks like it's taking a bath. It's amazing how they almost stand up on the water. Now let's continue up the beach, up towards Wiggins Pass. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some dolphins again up there. Love to see a manatee up there. I'd love to get you a close look at a manatee. Two white ibises and two little snowy white egrets. They're not sure of me. Not seeing a lot of shells along the shoreline here. But no more of those fish, thank goodness. Sun's just starting to hit the trees here. It's popping up over the trees here in a few minutes. See a couple more fish here. A couple. 3, 4 down here. Not sure if they're just getting tossed up by the waves at high tide or what. What is causing that? There was a lot of them down in area 1. Just a few of them so far here in area 4. Good morning. This is what we've been seeing. Swimming out there in the water. One of the little fish. That's a pretty good size one there. Sad seeing it like that. But like I said, the water is just full of them out here, so I don't know what's causing that. No signs of any more crawls yet. Seems the last sea turtle crawls we've had, the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 have been down in area 1. I'd rather see them come up in area 1. It's easier for them to get up into the dunes there. Here, in area 4, they got a long ways to get back to the dunes. I think our ranger, yeah, he's still down there in area 1. He's still all the way down there at the south end of area 1. He or she. Not sure who's working this morning. Hopefully I'll have a chance to ask them about the fish, and if they confirm that that was nest number 12 down there. That'd be awesome. A dozen nests. We should be running into Roy soon. He should be coming around the corner up there any time now. Good morning. Oh, looks like we have a false crawl over here. Let me see. Boy, another crawl here. Here's the tracks coming out of the water. Let's see where they lead to. They go pretty far up on the beach, but it kind of looks like she just went up there and turned around. There's our tracks. These are the tracks coming out of the water right here. Follow them up in a second. Good morning. We'll follow those up. See where they lead us. Let's see if there was any digging up here. I'm in the shadows here, so it's hard to see. Well, it looks like it. We'll see. We have that sand pushed up to the back. That's where the egg chamber would be, back in there, I believe. Looks like something might have happened here. Could it be? Nest number 13. Another one for the rangers to check. Maybe we'll get to witness that one. Interesting. So 2 crawls at Del Norwegians. If you look really closely, these are the tracks coming out of the water. Here's the potential nest site right down here. And the tracks where she crawled back. Again, she didn't get all the way up to the dunes. That was a pretty nice little crawl. Again, she's out in the middle of the beach here, darn it. Love to see them get higher. There's a little ridge. She's at the bottom of it right here. It would have been great if she just got up a little higher onto this ridge. Who knows, if there's eggs there, Roy might be able to see them hatch, because he sits right up here. That's where he sits in his chair. Wouldn't that be something? Maybe another nest. Very cool. Are there any more crawls? We're running out of beach here at Del Norwegians. We're almost up to the end. However, the sea turtles do come up to the pass, up to the point. They will come in there too. We've had several nests up there each year. So never rule that out. The King's Throne. Slowly making its way back into the Gulf. Another little pocket of those little fish on the beach. These are some of the real little ones. See them down there? No idea what is causing them to wash up on the beach. Praying it's not red tide. Those are maybe an inch, maybe a little bigger than an inch. That's what we've been seeing in my videos, the school after school after school of them. Something's getting them though. Please, no red tide. There's a little fighting conch shell. A little Florida fighting conch. Beautiful little shells. Ranger's making his way up here. He or she is coming up behind me. This darn nest up here is all in the shadows of the trees. It's really hard to see if there's anything in there. If they do, uncover it. See if they're gonna go up and check it out here. Scratching their heads. Well, Mark is gonna give it a whirl. He's gonna check it out. Do we have 12? Was that one down there?
That was.
Yeah,
so
that looked like it for sure.
Yeah, so this will be 13.
Sweet. Any idea what's causing all those little fish to wash up on the beach?
Idea.
That is weird. I mean, there's tons of them out in the water.
I have no idea. I haven't heard any reports.
No, I haven't either. Usually they're all over it now.
Closer, huh?
Yeah.
Right on the front porch.
Roy can monitor this one for us.
So we're working our way down this way.
How are you doing?
We're up this way. Good. How are you doing?
Good, good, good. When do you start here?
Next week.
Next week?
Uh-huh.
Monday or?
The 1st.
The 1st?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. I see
Yeah.
you still got your poppy.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Oh, yeah.
for you.
Vietnam vet. That was a good time, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, Roy had a blast. He wound up dancing with some pretty girls.
You got the big tall blonde.
Yeah, he
didn't
did.
Oh man,
He was something else.
I think
up
that
there.
was the singers.
Yeah, the singer's wife.
Yeah.
Yep, the musician's wife. He had a blast though. He was tuckered out.
Such a chick magnet.
Oh, it's here. Just a
Couple hours and he was wore out.
You wore me out. I was gone before him.
I know, you just disappeared on us. Speak of the devil, here it comes.
Two doubles. Both sides. Got one down here.
I walked down about her chair this morning.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one down there almost at the end of the park.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Cool, and you can like
Found
see their,
them?
you can see their face. You can.
Coming down now, aren't they? They're just working their way down the beach. Seems like down there at the pass.
Yeah, there's one, a couple down there.
Was there any at the pass? Any crawls?
I don't know.
I haven't been down there. We're all know.
So awesome.
It is pretty neat, isn't it?
This is something else. This is the way she like came up right here, right?
Out.
That's the way she went out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you can see how the sand's pushed
yeah. Yep,
by her
yep.
flippers when you look close.
Yeah.
You put that on your resume now. Turtle tracker, the whisperer.
Did you guys have one down there also?
Yep.
Are they
Yeah.
usually about the
Really?
same depth, Mark? About your elbow?
The top of them aren't even usually that deep.
Really?
Yeah.
Day at the office.
Speaking of which, maybe it should be on the time clock.
Just waiting to see if we have nest 13 here.
Mayor's here.
Roy, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Look at that. Rob.
What's up, Daddy-O?
Oh, we had a crawl, all right.
Yeah, we did.
You hadn't found any eggs yet, huh?
Not yet, but this one, you can monitor this one for us. Keep an eye on it.
It was nice. I was here early this morning and I checked it all out. You could see where the turtle buried it and everything, the
Yeah,
whole bit. It's
pretty
nice
neat.
before it gets dug up to see it just the way she left it. Hey, how you doing, Dave?
Good. How are you?
Missed you at pizza yesterday.
I was tuckered out. I
Good
can't
morning,
keep
good
up
morning,
with you.
good morning.
Anything up there at the pass this morning? Anything interesting up there?
No dolphins and no manatees.
Really?
But it was beautiful. Sun came up between the buildings there.
Quiet. A lot of fishermen.
No, just two of them. That little Chinese guy and then the other fellow.
Cursing Chinaman.
Yeah.
It's funny.
He's been digging all over, huh?
A lot of little dead fish on the beach this morning.
I know.
There were a couple.
All those little, the little fingerlings and the little bait fish, the greenbacks, and I don't know what's causing that.
Really?
There was just so many of them.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah.
I was watching it this morning.
This really looked like a crawl, though. It looked like she buried something there.
Oh yeah.
It's right on your front porch. You can watch this one now, right?
Yeah. Well, that's a close one, all right. We don't get many up to this end of the beach. You guys should get a dog. They could probably smell the eggs. Those hounds, no kidding, they smell about anything.
There you go, Roy.
Huh?
There you go. A turtle egg.
It's true.
Did you get 'em?
They can
Sweet.
smell through
Sweet.
just about anything.
feel 'em?
Hounds
Oh yeah, there's one of them down there.
Did you see one?
You got to look very, very close here, folks.
Oh yeah. By George, you found it. Yeah, it did look
Looks
like
like a
crawl
little
to me.
ping pong ball
Yeah.
right down there. Snap a picture for you.
I wonder how many. Same
Ready?
size?
Go ahead. You got to cover her up.
Okay.
Yep. Awesome. Awesome job, Mark. 2 today.
Oh, you found
What
another
was the?
one too?
Do you remember what the record was here for? How many you had to dig one day? I mean,
Oh. I don't know.
or anybody? I think I heard 7 or something. Was like that was a lot.
In one morning?
Yeah, well, I think 7 was one of the big numbers.
Huh.
There was like 11 crawls or something, and well, that is awesome.
How long before they hatch?
50 to 60 days. Yes.
What kind of animal is that goes down and horizontal underneath? Something that gets them that
To get
way.
the eggs?
Huh? Yeah, there's something that.
Well, crabs go after them. The raccoons. I mean, but these are new cages. These go down a little deeper now, and
These aren't too deep, really.
so now they're going to put that cage around and the stakes and ribbon, and Mark's actually mapping where it is here, getting the coordinates, its location on the GPS.
Yeah, the little turtle could run right through.
So there we got it, nest 13, and you got a glimpse of one of the eggs there. If you look close, I snapped a picture of it. I'll share that.
So, Dave, what's cooking last night? You were all pooped out, huh?
Yeah.
Working too hard.
I guess.
Well, it was awful good pizza.
Did Donna show up?
No, but Ben and, well, there were 2 ladies there, yeah, 2 gals, yeah, I think so.
With her daughter? I don't know if that was her daughter or
Yeah,
granddaughter.
I think, yeah, the lady and her daughter.
From Iowa.
Yeah,
From Iowa.
I believe so.
Was that her daughter?
There were 2 gals there.
Granddaughter.
And I
Okay.
think the guy from Alabama.
Yeah, but
Benny?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben.
Benny.
Ben from Alabama, he was there with his wife.
That's the guy that fixed the harmonica. for
Yeah.
Roy.
As a matter of fact, he paid
guy,
for the.
nice
I wanted to be host for the pizza because he fixed my harmonica, and I went to pay the bill, and she says it's already taken care of.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he bought the pizza for us.
Man, I knew
What
I
a
should have
guy.
went.
Yeah.
Well, Everybody got that lobster pizza they got.
Yeah. So how many pizzas did you
Dave,
eat?
you could have come and had a free pizza. Well, I was going to get it for you anyway when you came, but
Hey, how's that ear? I
it was
see you don't,
good.
you
Huh?
don't have a bandage on it. Is it
No,
okay?
I left the bandage off. It's feeling good. Feels good.
Looks like you did a little adjustment.
Yeah, your leg's kind of
Well, I
not covered up very well.
chiseled it off. It was so itchy last night.
Oh, Roy.
I cut it off.
You got to be careful out
Let
here.
Maria
Yeah.
see that.
Huh?
Don't let your nurse know that.
Oh,
Or-
she'll see it today.
Yeah, I
She's
know she
coming
will.
today.
Oh, she's coming today to rewrap it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that is great.
So old Ben was there, and he was host for pizza. What a guy. Yeah, he's a real friendly guy. Real friendly guy.
There it is, Roy. Look at that. It's close. Working our way up this way.
So digging quite a while this morning. Whoever got it in front of us today.
I think you guys are gonna be a lot bigger.
Well, that is cool. Nest number 13. Nest number 12, we saw that crawl early this morning when I started. That's down at the south end. We saw this crawl and the rangers just happened to come up behind me and we got to see them verify that this was a nest. We got to see one of the eggs in the top of the egg chamber there. That was pretty cool. So now they're just finishing up with their paperwork and marking the nest. Very, very neat. 2 nests this morning. 1 nest yesterday, 2 this morning.
How do you like my mustache? It makes you look older. Yeah, we dip off it here. Oh, yeah? I'm looking forward to that. Hey, old Danny Ren got my computer working yesterday.
Good. I heard you lost your power.
Yeah, it's a terrible time. It's terrible. I lost composure too, which I don't like to do.
Did you really? Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that is good news.
You know that guy that got that ad on there about
When we come back, we'll go chat with Roy. And that nest will be caged and finished up and marked. We'll see that. Nest number 13. Awesome, awesome. And we got to see the eggs. I was just talking about that earlier this morning. Or one of the eggs. They don't uncover all of the eggs. They just verify that there's eggs in there, and we'll usually get a glimpse of just 1 or 2 of them in there. But there could be up to 100, even more in there. Just amazing. Now the sun's coming out here. Getting beautiful. Up in Area 5 at Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. Hey, if you're just tuning in, if you're just joining for the very first time, be sure to introduce yourself to the group here. Let everyone know where you're watching from. It's part of the fun of these morning walks is everybody getting together and chatting. I don't care what you talk about, just no politics and don't be posting ads in the comment section here. If you want to share pictures, if you come to this park and you have pictures you want to share with our friends, I have a group called Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. Join that on Facebook, Del Norwiggins Pass State Park, and you can share your pictures of the park. Please, no other things on there. Yesterday I let a post of a dolphin, a video of a dolphin that came up to a diver underwater and looking for help to get some fishing line off of itself. And I let that slide. It was such a cute video. Very heartwarming to see how smart those dolphins are. Had nothing to do with Del Norwiggins, but please keep the posts related to Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. You come here for a vacation, you want to share your photos, that's what that group is for. Well, Roy didn't see any dolphins up here this morning at Wiggins Pass. He didn't see any manatees. Yeah, our friend Dave, who we saw earlier, he is starting as an official volunteer here at the park June 1st. Very cool. Good for him. Thank you, Dave, for volunteering. Always looking for volunteers here. Great place to volunteer if you like the beach, the outdoors. Oh, they're gonna go up to the north end here. See if there's any activity up at Wiggins Pass. That was fun. It's always fun getting to see the eggs in the turtle nest, at least it is for me. I haven't seen any ospreys today. Saw one great blue heron down at the beginning of our walk this morning, down in Area 1. The other day we saw a great blue heron up here also, right up by this tree. They like to hang out in here. All the little fish hang out around the bottoms of these branches in the water. See something over there. Might be a little tricolored heron. Oh, startle it. So it looks like a little tricolor. Try to get a little closer. It's right there. All the little birds, they just perch themselves up on those branches. It's a great place for them to get the fish swimming by. Got one. Just got one. See if it gets another one while we're watching here. Little tricolored heron. There it goes. Nope. Oh, did you see all those fish jump behind him? Just got one. Did you see all those fish jump up behind it? That was incredible. And right after that, this little heron caught one. Did you see that leap? Man, they went crazy. Yep, off it goes. Just moved over to another branch. That was neat. All those fish jumping. Well, the Rangers are already back, so that means there wasn't any action up at Wiggins Pass. No new nests or anything. I just spotted a great blue heron. Back in the trees here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a look at it. Look at that. Somebody leaving a towel hanging in the trees here. What the heck? Isn't that beautiful? There's a beautiful great blue heron. That's the second one we saw this morning. Just poised there for us to admire. Is he gonna get something? That's a long way down to the water for that heron. It's a great blue heron. I guess it's not going to make a plunge for the fish. It's very intent though. Ooh, there goes. There's that little tricolor just landed behind it. Isn't that sweet? So cool. The little tricolor heron to the right. The great blue in front of it. Off it goes. So neat. All the beautiful things we see here. And some not so beautiful. This is really bothering me. Why would somebody leave a towel hanging in the trees? Idiots. That is going in the trash. There's no trash cans right here by me, but I'm going to put it up on the bench here on this boardwalk. Somebody will grab it as the volunteers come through here. They'll take care of it, but I did not want it hanging out on the trees. That was an eyesore. Yesterday, you might have seen a picture of a tent. It was actually right here. You'd seen there's a little blue tent someone had pitched here. There was no camping here. Don't be misled by that. That was just, they just put a little tent up to get away from the bugs here. They were up here fishing. There is no overnight camping at this park. As a matter of fact, when the sun goes down, the park closes. Unless you buy yourself a annual pass, which allows you 24/7 access to all of our Florida state parks. And that's how Roy and I get in here early. Well, here we are up at Wiggins Pass. I'll hop up on the boardwalk. Great. Our signal always poops out up here. See if it comes back. There's that view coming out to the beach. Absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful. Oh, I don't see the dragonflies around here this morning. They're usually buzzing all around. Beautiful, the sea oats there. Oh my goodness, we had another crawl up here. Another one. Holy Moses. Busy morning.
Yes, it is. Found number 14.
Oh, you already found them?
Yeah, I already found them. Just waiting for the
That was fast.
to come back. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
Number 14. I love it. Holy smokes. Is that the last one?
Hopefully.
Wow. 14. 14 up. That was awesome. 14 nests, folks. This one is up at the pass. I love it. Wow. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Good morning. Yeah, isn't that something? Right at the end of the boardwalk up here in Area 5. And that's number 14. Love it. Love it, love it. Wow. Busy night last night. 3 nests. 3 nests. You got a boat right offshore here, the beach.
Okay. Rolling by.
Wow, that one, you found those fast.
Yeah, they're fairly shallow, but yes, they're right there, definitely.
Wow, that was very cool. The sand's really soft here. It's kind of hard to see the tracks. This is where she came up out of the Let me see here. Yeah, these are the tracks coming out of the water here. There was another one right down by where Roy sits. So now you can monitor this one. Wouldn't it be fun to see him hatch? Well, that is great news. I wonder if there's any more around the corner. Holy mackerel. 3 successful crawls this morning. 3 of them. We go from nothing to 1 yesterday, 3 today. What's next? We're gonna have half a dozen tomorrow? That was awesome. Up to 14 nests. 14 nests now at Del Norwegians, folks. That is awesome. Yeah, the Rangers were busy this morning. A busy morning. 3. Yep. And I have seen the turtles come ashore down here too. You can't put it past them. I've seen them come into the pass and come ashore over here. But it looks like that did not happen last night. I don't see our dolphins out here. Only 1 fisherman down here right now. It is beautiful out here though. I don't see anything out here. It's kind of hard. It's bright. But it is gorgeous out here this morning. This is where our manatees have been hanging out over in here. Oh. This little lagoon here, sometimes a boat might stir them up a little bit. Get curious. Not seeing anything in here this morning. It is beautiful though. Look how clear that water is here. It's a big drop off. And there's a little point over here you can walk out on. Drops off pretty fast. Ooh, lots of little fish by my feet here, swimming around by my feet. seeing the dolphins here this morning. That water is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous out here. Doesn't that water look great? Doesn't that water look great? I mean, it's just the colors are unbelievable.
That's the third net they found today.
Yeah, 14 now.
Wow, that's great.
Oh, they weren't coming on the beach for a while there, and then all of a sudden, maybe there'll be 6 tomorrow. You too. Oh, here comes Dexter. No grandson with him today. Huh. Well, happy belated birthday. I didn't catch it yesterday morning.
Well, that's okay. Thank
But
you.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
So you're finally of legal age now, huh?
Exactly.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, I saw 5 new nests today.
For real? Well, we had
Two on Vanderbilt Beach.
nice.
Just one north of Seabreeze, and the other was dead center in front of Mariah Bay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
And
then
then I saw 3 on.
3 here. I mean,
Yeah,
it was a
3
busy
coming up
night.
on here in the park.
I wonder what happened down to the south
I don't know.
and up here too.
Yeah.
Barefoot across the way. It was a busy night for the sea turtles.
That's for sure.
I think they were holding back for the holiday weekend.
I think so too.
All right, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll see you on the way back.
Yep, yesterday was Dexter's birthday. Great guy. Just recently moved down here from Ohio. It's been coming down for the summer, for the winters. But he and his wife just officially transplanted here not too long ago. I think it's a little too warm for her, is what he said. That's why she doesn't come out here with them in the mornings. I'm just amazed at these colors. I just love it. Beautiful clear blue sky. Those aquamarines of the water. Well, we have had a wonderful beach walk so far this morning. We didn't get to see any dolphins, or manatees. But we do have 3 new sea turtle nests on the beach. 3 new ones. For a total of 14. Absolutely amazing. We'll go take a look at number 14 here. They have that one caged off. We'll see 13. That'll be caged off. 12's all the way down at the end of the park. I had a really good feeling when we saw that first crawl this morning that it was going to be a success. And I was right. That one's all the way down, almost out of the park. Somebody planted their own shell tree here. Stuck a big branch in the ground. It's actually upside down. That's interesting. Fun place to hang some shells when you come out here. A little bit of art. You can turn it into art. What do you think of that? You can hear me snapping the photos there. I think you can. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Three little white ibises marching up the beach, doing their ibis thing. Looking for a little sand, please. Gorgeous colors there. There you go, absolutely. Did you get a picture of the eggs? Did you? Sweet. Nest number 14 right here, folks. There you go. That is our last one for today, number 14. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Nest 14. Well, I'm getting a low battery warning for some reason. I don't know why. Getting a bad connection and a low power. Let's scoot on back down here, see if we can get a better connection. There comes our connection back. If I get another low battery warning, I'm going to have to end my live feed. I might put a little charge on the phone and go back and see Roy. Maybe make that as a little standalone video. So just be patient. It was neat seeing those two herons together this morning, that great blue and that little tricolored heron. Just flew up next to it for a minute there. That was kind of neat. Just gorgeous out here. My little piece of paradise, my little piece of heaven on earth right here, folks. Me and Roy. We're so blessed to be able to come out and take in these sights in the morning. I just love this view through the trees here. Hey, if you enjoy these walks, please tell your friends about them. Please share. Oh, three great blue herons just flew overhead. 3 of them. Wow. Wow. Going down to the south. But as I was saying, if you enjoy these walks, please hit the share button. Let your friends know about me, about us. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, I really suggest that you watch us on Facebook. You join us live in the morning so you can become part of the family here and join in on the conversations. After all, that's what we're all about, is bringing people together here in the morning. I don't come out here every day, but I come out as often as I possibly can. I love having you tag along with me. And I don't get paid to come out here. Nobody pays me to do this. If you like what you see, people do occasionally send me a tip, a little donation, a contribution. And I really appreciate that. Every little bit helps. Things start to slow down here in the summertime. So any extra money is a godsend, believe me. If you want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And thank you to those that have said something. So many good people out there. See a blue heron up the beach a little ways here. Another great blue heron. I want to get out in the water and snap off a couple quick photos. I just love those views from out in the water in the morning. So I can have a few more pictures to share later. Always when I post some photos, look in the description and you'll find a link to this video on YouTube. A replay of the video. It's always a little better quality on YouTube. It is gorgeous out here. This is my favorite part of the park right here. I love this view right here. Take a look down our beach here. Our mile of white sandy beach. Give or take. You know, it depends on the tide. It is gorgeous out here. Always beautiful in the mornings. Always beautiful. This is looking down Area 4 beach here, where Roy hangs out, right under those trees. That heron is up here playing in the water. Playing, fishing. As far as I know, there's 3 great blue herons here in the park right now. Ooh, that one's got a fish in his mouth. Looked like it had a fish. Oh, maybe not. As far as I know, there's 3 of them in the park here. I don't know if it's a little family. I'm guessing it's a mating pair. One of them is smaller than the other two. Here's the heron, the great blue, one of the great blues. Right behind me, well, somewhere behind me. Where the heck is it? Where is it? Here somewhere. Sea turtle nest number 13 is behind me here somewhere. Somewhere behind me is nest 13. Having a hard time seeing it. Blending in here on the beach. It's up towards Roy here. It's really hard to see here with that bright green tape. Can you see it yet? Right in front of me. Nest 13. Not far from Roy. Roy's just right up there. And there's our new nest number 13. Very, very cool. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Roy's going to keep an eye on this one for us. Let's go up and say hi to him real quick here. Waiting for my batteries to fizzle out here. What's up?
Rob, how
What's
you
up,
doing?
Applehead? How's my Applehead today?
Wonderful.
Oh man. Well, what do you think of those sea turtles, man?
Yeah, we saw the egg. That was nice.
There was one up by you at the pass there too.
Maybe because you were here, he showed the egg. The last time
know.
he dug it up, he touched it with his finger and
Covered it up.
couldn't see the egg at all.
There, you missed one up at the end there. There's another nest up at the end.
Well, I wondered if that was a net. It didn't look like a crawl. You mean
Yeah.
way beyond where the fishermen are?
No, right when you come out onto the beach, just by the end of the boardwalk.
That's what I thought. Well, up beyond the trees, but it didn't look like a real crawl.
Yeah.
It was kind of narrow like. And
No, there was eggs in there. They found them quick too. Only took them a couple minutes to find that one.
when was this morning? After this
Yeah,
one?
as soon as I went up there. Yep. So now we got 14. 3 today.
Well, I wondered. I saw that, and it didn't look quite like a crawl. I couldn't see where it ended up above.
Yeah.
I
There was a
didn't-
little pit up there, a little digging. Wasn't a big one. Wasn't like the one down at the end of the beach was huge. It was huge, yeah.
Where is that?
All the way down the end.
Oh, the other way.
Almost out of the park.
Yeah.
Right, almost on the border. But yeah, so that was great. 3 nests today. Probably we'll have 6 tomorrow. Then 12 the next day.
Let's hope so.
Keep the Rangers busy.
Yeah.
Oh, so how's everything going today? Good?
Never better.
You staying out of trouble?
No. but
Good.
I'm having a good time though.
Good answer.
I love my apples.
How many apples does that make for this morning?
I eat 2 a day.
2 a
in the
day?
morning.
Well, that's your advice for the day. Eat 2 apples a day. 1 apple a day keeps the doctor away. What does the second one do?
It keeps you healthy and happy.
Keeps you healthy and happy. Keeps the Germans away, the germs.
So everything's going wonderfully.
Well, that's great.
Wonderful and glorious.
Absolutely. Couldn't ask for nicer weather right
Missed you at pizza yesterday.
now. Yeah, I should have went. Darn.
Oh, it was good.
Nobody told me that Benny was buying the pizza.
Yeah, I wanted to pay the bill because, Benny fixed my harmonica and I wanted to, get him pizza and the girl says already taken care of.
Sweet.
Oh, Benny, I can't believe it.
That is awesome.
He bought the pizza and fixed my harmonica and did everything.
I think I'm going to walk down the beach and get my car and come back and let you play your harmonica for us.
Okay, maybe by then I'll have my apple.
You'll
out
be
of
done
my
with your
mouth.
apple, rinse out so it doesn't get caught in your harmonica.
Yeah.
And then I got to charge my battery here, so I'm getting a low battery warning. So we'll do that. I'll see you in a little bit.
Hey, good show.
All right. All
It's
right.
always a pleasure.
All right. Dave, I'll see you later, man.
Okay, Rob.
I'll be back in a
Take
few
it
minutes
easy.
there. I got to charge the battery up
All
here.
right.
Got to go all the way down to the end to get my car.
Holy
Come
cow.
back. I'll see you.
There's Dexter.
Yep. I saw him up at the pass.
Okay.
See you later.
See ya.
So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna walk down the beach. I'll go charge my battery for a little while, and then I'll come back and I will just record a separate video of Roy with his harmonica. It's not going to be a live feed. I won't do it as a live feed. So you'll just have to stay tuned for that later on Facebook. I want to thank everybody for watching this morning. Please take the time to check out all of my photos and videos. Tell your friends about my Southwest Florida television page. Remember our friends at the Inn of Naples, Astrid Lawrence, Nonstop Naples. Remember to like and follow Nonstop Naples on Facebook here. You will occasionally find me doing a live feed on that page, Nonstop Naples. Visit their website, download their free app. Especially if you're in Naples or planning a visit to Naples, you want to get their free app, Nonstop Naples. I'm going to give you one more look up the beach. This gorgeous water and weather. This doesn't get any nicer than this. But then again, yes it does. Never know what's in store for us every day. Hey, thanks for watching. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.